Hey there, Katrina from Katrina's Book Nook. So I have a recommendation for you. Now I'm a big Stephen King fan. I know you guys all know I'm a huge Stephen King fan, but this book was uniquely different than most of what I read from Stephen King. So it's called The Eyes of the Dragon. Here's a picture of it. It has got a green cover on it, and my green screen won't allow me to show it off without distraction. So anyway, this one was set more like a fairy tale. In fact, in the very beginning, he dedicates the story to his friend and his daughter. It starts off in a land far, far away with the princes in the castle and the old king that's going to pass away eventually, and the evil magician who wants to make sure he finagles his place. So you start off with Peter, who is the oldest of the two princes, and he gets framed for his father's murder. Now, the younger brother knows that Peter has been framed, but doesn't really have the courage to stick up for Peter or even himself. He's kind of, bullied and, well, I don't want to give it all away. But the one thing you got to know about the boy's father, the king, is that he killed a dragon before Peter and Thomas, the younger prince, were born. And he had the dragon's head stuffed and put on his wall in his trophy room. And when the father shows off this trophy room to everybody, he tells stories and this grand story about the day that he killed this dragon. The day that he killed this dragon was also the same day that Peter was conceived. So as the story goes on along, Peter is imprisoned and he pulls some favors and pulls some strings, and he is able to get a few requests for his time during his imprisonment. During this time, Thomas is sitting on the throne and he is a miserable king. He is unhappy and he allows this magician to kind of run the show under his name, but from the shadows, so to speak. Later on, you find out that Peter's got a plan, that he didn't just ask for these little tiny weird things for no reason. You find out that he has been thinking long and hard in his spot in his imprisonment. He knows that he didn't kill his father. He knows that if he didn't kill his father, he needs to figure out who did. And he also has to figure out how to prove it from hundreds of feet in the sky where he's being imprisoned. This one was a really good book. I really, really like this one. This was one that was even teenager friendly. It didn't have a whole lot of butchering, crazy blood and guts and whatnot. There was a little bit of violence and poisoning, and there definitely was the murder of the king. So, but I did like it. I enjoyed it. I give it definite 2 thumbs up. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate all of you and all your support on my channel. So please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.